So in our last video, totally accurate battle simulator, we tried to get into the tower because there's this invisible barrier where you in camera form cannot get back there. We took a peasant, walked all the way up there. We took a horseman, he ran off the cliff. What we're gonna be trying today, and this comes from your suggestions, is, well, we didn't get in the bottom floor, but like, is it possible to fly up there? Oh my gosh, a Valkyrie. Valkyries are incredibly slow. All right, if I slash my swords, I move a little bit faster, but otherwise, the Valkyrie is one of the slowest units when he's not attacking. She's not attacking. But ultimately, the reason we do this is because there's just so many secrets. Whoa, Valkyrie's staring back at us like, what's up? There's so many unsolved mysteries and tabs. I actually am getting up onto the tower. Can I get inside? Can you see anything? It's really tough with all these obnoxious batting wings. I don't think I really see anything in the tower, but this was your suggestion, so we're doing it. Thank you for it. And some of you may be asking yourself like, Baron, what are you talking about, these unsolved mysteries? Well, the first one came about on this medieval map. If you go down under here, there's this door, and this door did not always have a glowing landfall symbol. That's their logo. If you look very closely, you can see the seam of the door. There's this giant skeleton in the water. And then if you go to other maps, specifically Medieval 2, you're gonna find like these weird dog statues, which just seem to be everywhere. And these ones actually are different colors than the stones they're on. They don't glow or anything like that. But what is strange is there's an incredible number of chickens spread out. Now, the chicken man was the ultimate boss in the original Tabs prototype. So what do the dogs mean? What do the chickens mean? Is there a chicken man? Jabonchetta here left this comment on the last video, where it was basically all of the unsolved mysteries. Most recently, before the Legacy update, we found this. Like, is it just beautiful looking terrain, or is this mineshaft entrance a secret? I mean, there was the actual secret where if you blow a hole in this wall, you unlock the bank robber's secret unit. Now we have the dark peasant secret unit. And I got a little distracted by trying to get into the tower, but in the last video, we teased the idea of, is it possible to kill the dark peasant? So far, there's not many ways, specifically because he can block almost all incoming ranged projectiles, and he sends out these black hole gun. It's almost like stick fight. Oh my God. Guys, whatever happened to Stick Fight? We haven't played that in forever. So the question is, do you want me to play Stick Fight? In the last video, I did ask, and I'm very pleased with the results. But should I play the Henry Stickmin collection? And it seems like it's a resounding yes. So if you guys want to see it one more time, let me know. Because like, there's so many different maps, right? For the Henry Stickmin collection. I mean, it is a collection. Which one should we play first? And while we're gonna get on to trying to uncover the greater mysteries in Tabs and finding a way to destroy the super peasant and the dark peasant, we still got our homework, the legacy campaign. We're gonna get to try out all of the missions here. This one is bringing in the main battle tank. It looks kind of like an M1 Abrams in a way, or maybe Challenger. I don't know. I used to know my tanks pretty well, but there's an old saying, don't bring catapults to a tank fight. But we're gonna see if that strategy can actually work. Do giant rocks being hurled at a very fast moving tank with what, 120 millimeter main gun? Can they do anything? I don't think so. This is bad, and look at that. You wouldn't be surprised to find that a tank's armor is pretty effective at stopping arrows. I mean, even the guys on top are still alive. Now, we did use Valkyries to try to get inside of the mysterious tower on the Legacy map, which once again, you can see it there, just ominously over there in the corner. But Valkyries are really good distraction units, and that's what we're gonna try to do here. So these are barrel rollers and musketmen that are charging? That's interesting. But how do you kill a tank? Well, what we did here was we need a lot of cannon fodder units because this is a big cannon that's going to be foddering. Then we have the ballistas as well as two sword master guys. Oh my God, I'm forgetting their name, but look at those iconic bowl cut haircuts. So the idea here is that they're going to survive long enough, and hopefully a ballista will be able to bring down the main battle tank. Let's see. Oh my God, it just exploded. That reminds me of the first time I played Ravenfield, when I blew up on that first video back in 2016, when the turret just popped off and I saw one of those little like red Raven soldiers just fly into the air ragdoll-like, and I was like, I'm gonna play Ravenfield for quite a while. And you know what? I think this is actually impressive. This is only my second attempt. Granted, the first one was a little bit of a meme by using catapults, but this is my second attempt on this mission of the Legacy campaign. Am I getting better? I'm thinking we're gonna want to use these tanks to try to destroy the Dark Peasant. They've got to be very powerful powerful, and maybe if one shell can get through the force field, it could destroy them. But once again, we have to fight them. It's like the old question, man. Like, what if you had a time machine and you could take something back with you, and you were like a general, like, I'm gonna take a main battle tank. And then the enemy's like, oh, okay, that's cool. We've seen this before. We know how to deal with this. We're bringing painters, as well as a number of ballistas. So, oh, wow. The painters are really good at dodging those shells. We didn't lose too many. You think we would, since there's no, like, machine guns on them. I want to use one of these. The frame rates are dropping because obviously we have a ton of units. One of the tanks is down. Oh, okay. I was getting ready to fire and they destroyed me and I pressed the wrong button. So let's see this from a bird's eye view. Oh man, when the tank, that one, that's the beautiful thing about tabs is, check this out. You can watch a battle like 3 different times and you'll see a different result every time. Like that first one, the tank shells went through the formation and didn't really destroy too many of our soldiers. This one, they detonated on the front lines. All of the shells detonated on the front lines out of those first 4 tanks. That's kind of crazy. So let's see. I think there's 2 tanks destroyed and there's 4 left. And I think that's just what really makes tabs a very, very replayable game. You can play a battle multiple times and see different results. Maybe the outcome's the same, like, oh, blue team wins, but you will often see, what the tank turret just fell on this ballista, man. And that's just the beauty of it. Running around with a ballista bolt stuck in the front on the upper glacis of the armor. All right, guys, we are running out of ballistas here. But we did achieve victory. Man, with the new Avengers game coming out, which I'm not sure if it looks like trash or if it'll actually be good to play. Now we have Thor. We just need the rest of the cast here, but at least we have him. We've got a lot of the super long pikemen. And then some peasants too, and barrel rollers. Now, how do we destroy them? In the old days, like, I kid you not, there was a time in warfare where they were like, hey, not only are we gonna have long spears and we're gonna march dudes at you, but we're also gonna have guns. So you ever thought about, like, man, wouldn't that suck if you were a soldier and you're like, all right, I really, really hope I'm gonna be one of the guys with the guns. And they're like, no, you get a long pointy stick. You get to march at the dudes with the guns. And that was what? Pike and shot? So basically what we did here was a lot of ranged units, because I feel like if we could detonate those barrel rollers, which we did in just the way, and another mystery of tabs. I said in the last video, man, we can't even get into the church, but someone pointed out, well, Baron, technically you did, because the pharaoh was in this sarcophagus here. You can see that definitely looks like he was holding those little like candy cane looking things. Egyptian candy canes, I don't know. But we weren't able to get into the actual building of the church. Is our strategy working? Well, someone's gonna have to shoot Thor. Is he blocking shots? Okay, this is, no, that one's stucking in his hip. Retreat! Thor's coming! This is what it's like to be one of the minion bad guys in an Avengers movie, I guess. Oh, he blocked my arrow! You son of a biscuit. Okay, we're gonna need something a little bit different to kill Thor here, I think. He just blocked my arrow back at me. No! I'm not saying it's a good strategy, but I am saying I want to try it. Oh man, one of those barrels still detonated. Can we hit Thor with these swords? Oh, he's starting to get pin cushioned. Yes! Okay, it worked. Now the guys with the big pointy sticks. I think we were close. We just need to not die immediately. So we'll use Skelly Boys here. And since we got the money, we'll get 1 spear thrower. We had exactly 120 left, and you know what? Okay, so all the barrels have gone off. Now we just need to get all of these dudes. Eventually we'll hit Thor, and he'll start going down, and hopefully we won't lose too many sword masters here. I had to pull this guy back because I just feared that we were gonna lose. Now, can he be the one? I saved your life. Now hit the dudes with the spears, man. Why is your firing range so short? Oh God, there's only 1 left. We should win this, right? You missed your shot. I guess you don't really have much of a brain, so we should have expected that. We pulled that one off by the scare of our... By the skin of our bony teeth. Now we have 10,000. Oh, wow. This one's called The End. They've got a wizard with some boxers in 2 different types of tanks. Well, we're bringing in the heavy artillery. They may have tanks and more tanks, but we got cannons too. Now, as long as... Oh, no, that looks bad. Whoa, we got lucky there, dude. Okay, we need to fire our cannons. Oh, that just looked like it bounced off. This is bad. Oh, dude, it's like fighting the ironclads in the American Civil War here. This is bad news. Did I destroy that one? Okay. The cannons are not working the best. They have a few muskets left. I can't tell. Okay, that guy's definitely still alive. If I do a running retreat, this is bad. He's moving so fast. Oh, no. No. Oh, he turned into machine gun fire. But maybe if we bring in some of these guys, the firework archers are pretty powerful. And then we move our guys so they're spread out more so they don't just die to big splash damage shots. And maybe if I take command of a cannon early. Oh, there's vampires out there. The tanks are running amok, man. My cannonball's just like bouncing off that top armor. Look at that. Okay, the other tank is down. I guess I can shoot at the guys. Oh, this is bad. Okay, one's down, one's down. Fire! Oh my God. I always hate when like you're aiming, but the aiming in this is like really weird. I think it's safe to say, with no more room to retreat, that our fate is sealed. Cannons against tanks is just not good. Black powder weaponry versus main battle tanks. I don't know. Bullets are literally bouncing off of this tank, but he's got no crew members left. This strategy actually was even worse than the other one. Is this really the last mission? It's called the end, but it doesn't look like it's the end. It's just the end, I think, till we get to use the legacy units finally. Ha ha ha! Hawachas versus tanks seem to be pretty good. Okay, so we decided to try a faction that I don't often use, or at least haven't seemed to use in a while. And that's the Dynasty Faction. This one looks like it's working incredibly well. What's funny is these battles have ended so quickly that more often than not, we haven't gotten to the point where we have to fight the wizard. But I honestly think that with the Hawacha still alive right now, what are you guys doing? This guy is stuck. The musketeer was stuck in the tank. It's like in those war movies. Oh God, you guys just had to friendly fire. When like the tank gets disabled and the crewmen try to scramble out and then they just get shot easily. All right, Mr. Wizard, you can't reflect firepower of this magnitude, even though in Lord of the Rings, you were the dude making the fireworks. Now you're a victim to it. All right, guys, we have a few units left. Oh no, tell me we're gonna win this one. I've got to hit one of these guys. Oh, I got him though. Now it's just a Hawacha. No! Did we hit anybody? I got the tank, I think. The vampires are here. All right, get that tank. Whoa, did you see that? I was aiming at the white dot and it fired over there. That's the one thing I don't understand about Tab's aiming. It's super weird. We can't, oh, we just lost the Hawacha. That's bad news. Okay, this one we're actually doing worse. And like I said, Tab's battles, hold on. Guys, there are UFOs in Tabs. What are these unidentified flying objects? That's a piece of the tank, of the main battle tank, not the Da Vinci tank. These are rectangular, that's a square. Why are they just floating there? Fire! Dude, I wish we could fix bayonets, man. Napoleonic faction. I was really excited for that one. There's the tank, and it's just looking gorgeous. And there's the, look at that. The UFOs, man. That guy doesn't fly and stay up there. He almost hit the Hawacha. I shot my friend. I'm sorry, friend. We're gonna win this one. We can't be defeated this time. All right, now the issue though is, does the wizard survive a long time? Hawacha fired all of that and he only hit that guy like twice. Guys, just keep firing. Just keep firing. All right, I will take command of the Hawacha and hey, that's the wizard, right? All right, fire! They took it out. Okay, the wizard is left alive. He's down. There's only a musketeer. Wow. We're gonna achieve glorious, glorious victory here. I can taste victory. Now, wait a minute. Who is left alive? Okay, a boxer coming out over there. Now, those pieces are still just flying there. Whatever we encountered, we broke in the game. Is this is the question you have to ask in Tabs. Is this a secret? Is this a feature or is it a bug? But now that we have done that, we can finally take command of all of the legacy units. Now, we're split in formation here. So barrels in front of that, obviously, because if those things just blow up, oh, it's gonna be glorious. Now, let's try surrounding these dudes with boxers. Oh man, boxers are very expensive and I'm almost out of money. Oh, great. What about poachers? And then we'll have some over here to intercept the bad guys, and then just peasants. Can that work? If we can take out the bone mages without too much loss of life, which we did, then I think if their shields are down, our poachers are gonna be able to outfire these guys. Look at that. Look at that. The Legacy faction is on the warpath. I can only put men in the circle, and they've got mammoths. I know how to do this. It's a death ball of arrows. We're gonna, you know what? What we should try is to see if we can't do the entire Legacy campaign with just poachers only at some point, because that'd be pretty funny. We need to unlock all the missions first, but I think it should be possible, especially if I take command of a guy that before he starts getting trampled. Take one of these guys. Run! Get out of my way, you idiot! Jeez. Am I the idiot? They're all just getting trampled. Uh-oh. He's coming at me. Wouldn't it be cool if you could get like headshot modifiers or like hit him in the eyeballs and it would hurt him more? Because right now, this is not looking good. Oh! Now, do we have everything? Oh, I have a tank. I'm bringing a tank. Now, why are you facing the wrong way? Okay, tank, just keep doing good stuff. Defeated. That's not good at all. We faced him the wrong way. Now, if I take command, oh my gosh, the way this vehicle moves is incredible. Look at this. And now they can't catch me. And I can just keep shooting you because I've got the need for speed here. Uh-oh, watch out for the tree trunks. Those are like old school tank tracks. Fire! Elephant dead. Now we're gonna run over this guy. Uh-oh, he's still alive. The tank is so good, I can't help but wonder if we use that to defeat the Dark Peasant. Can he repel firepower of this magnitude? Like, look at how many tanks we can bring to bear. They're also gonna charge him, so they've got range and melee. There's no way he survived that, but the battle's not over. Did he really survive that? Look at this, it's a mosh pit of tanks. Are you kidding me? Is this what? We just had the Battle of Kursk and then the devil showed up and was like, hey man, I like fighting tanks. What? Did he just launch him over there? Hold on, let's check his health. He lost like 1% of his health so far. So we tried tanks. What about super boxers? Super boxers are incredibly powerful. They do a lot of damage. If they can get in close and get some hits, oh my God, he just went black hole mode. It's like the black hole gun from Stick Fight came from the Dark Peasant. He was just like that kid in science class was like, you know what? I'm gonna invent something crazy here. Then he releases like a black hole in the classroom and it's bad news, I guess. I really don't know where that story was going. I've never been in a science class where someone invented a black hole. Now let's see his health. Are you kidding me? He had like a fraction of health left. Okay, so the super boxer didn't do it. What about Thor's with Mjolnir and some wizards? Look at our, I mean, that's gotta work. We've got lightning storms. The wizards are firing lightning bolts and nothing can stop them. Now, if we pause it, look at this. These little like gloved hands throw the units all over the place. What does his health look like? It's hard to even see him. I can't see him to click him to become him to view his health because there's just so much carnage here happening. There he is. Okay, so he popped up here. He's lost like 3% health. I'm just gonna sit here. So I am taking damage. Look at that. It is possible to destroy him, but as soon as he starts firing his weapon, he's destroying so many more units. In fact, I believe the only real way to kill him, well, actually, hold on a second. What we need to do is find a map that's conducive to it. So we need a map with water. And if we put him near the edge here, and then we put in units. Okay, so Dark Peasant, we'll put him like right here. Now, what if I put in berserkers that would like jump at him? Will that work? And Valkyries and Jarls. All right, so the task is, can the Vikings knock him off into the water? Hold on. I think he's getting close to the edge. He didn't even get pushed back like a foot. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Skelly warriors will scare you, right? And try to push you back. And maybe vampires too, because they'll be good distractions. We'll put some of these guys in the back to try to survive as long as possible. All right, the goal is simple. Push the dark pet. He just shattered the entire Skelly army. Are you kidding me? He's like walking so close to the edge. But I don't think he'll move backwards and nothing we can have. Ooh, vampires are getting in there. And then he black hole bombs and just smashes everybody. The amount of bodies that have fallen in the water. Oh, how do you do it? How do you do it? What about super boxers? Super boxers should be able to super punch. They look like Super Saiyans here. And then we'll put in some tanks for good measure. And all of their shells detonated in the force field. He's getting hit by turrets of these tanks. He's unstoppable. There's only one way to truly defeat him. You just bring in the other guy, the super peasant. Okay, the camera's getting wonky. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? They're fighting in the air above the water. Whoever falls in the water first is going to die, but neither of them are falling. It's like, what? Red victory. Okay, that was super peasant. Do it again. Do it again. Look at that. It does. Oh! The super peasant died. The dark peasant can even kill him because did you see that? The super peasant like went through the map. And this is one of those things. The beauty of tabs is if we play this again, I don't think we'll see that. I think that was a very, very rare occurrence. Red victory. He launched the dark peasant into the water and like, so fighting around the water makes everybody mortal, I think. The water, it's just like in video games. Water kills you until they patch it finally and then it doesn't. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching another episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Once again, let me know if you'd like to see more. Thank you for watching. And do you guys want me to play Henry Stickmin? And whatever did happen to Stick Fight. See you in the next one.